How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Taurus season to all my Taurus people. We are talking about the full moon in Scorpio. This is May 12th. It's at 12:55 p.m. Eastern Time. That is 9:55 a.m. Pacific Time, okay? At 22 degrees and 12 minutes. This is the flower moon. Hey, Cosmic Fairy. Again, I just said this, but I'm going to run it back. It's because it's named after the flowers that would bloom around this time. My signs feeling the vibes. That's my fixed signs. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. All right. What are the vibes? It's passion. It's intimate. It's intense. It's drama. The emotions are over the top, okay? And Uranus is a main character. Uranus is the planet of shocks and surprises, so we can kind of expect the unexpected with this full moon. The moon is in detriment in Scorpio. That means it doesn't feel so cozy here. Hey, Kristen, how are you? It's not thrilled to be in Scorpio. Scorpio likes to repress the emotions. It doesn't like to express them. It wants them hidden and deep. It's scared to share them because it doesn't want to be vulnerable with others. It has trust issues. Let's see. What else is happening? Hey, Chrissy Boo, I am doing the horoscopes, so I'm gonna decline this. Sorry. I said I'm gonna decline this because let me get through the horoscopes. What else is happening? Sorry, I just totally lost my train of thought. Okay, yes, it's not thrilled to be in the sign because the moon wants to flow with the feelings and Scorpio likes to repress them, okay? Wants to keep them hidden. So we might have to dig deep. Hey, Tiffany, to pull those feelings up. We might have to excavate them. Already this full moon is doing the most. What is a full moon? It's when the sun and hey, I like that I'm inviting people. I don't know. TikTok is always doing that. I'm like, am I inviting people? But sure, come on. Come on in. The full moon is when the sun is opposite the moon, right? It's a tug of war between the inner self and the outer self. The moon is our emotions. The sun is our ego. All right, it's the ego versus the emotions. When the sun is in Taurus and the moon is in Scorpio, there's the battle between the material and the spiritual, the practical and the emotional, the tangible and the unseen, okay? Right? What you can touch and what you have to feel. Our needs versus our wants are in conflict. We are torn between sticking to the same old script, the tried and true, and being transformed and reborn. Do we continue to grow? That's Taurus, what we've already planted and tend to our crop, all right? Or are some of the crops decayed? That's Scorpio. Do we need to burn them and start anew? You know, if you have a diseased crop, apparently it could spread and spoil the whole harvest, all right? The key is to balance these energies, the Scorpio and the Taurus vibes. The sweet spot is somewhere in the middle between the material and the spiritual world. We want to find that middle ground between sustaining a relationship or burning a bridge. Sometimes you got to burn a bridge, though, for real, but you know. All right, we release at the full moon. What are we releasing? We are letting go of materialism. Are we valuing possessions over people? Let's not put things over people. Grudges. Are we plotting revenge on someone? Yes, no, I'm kidding. Forgive and keep it pushing. Codependency. Are we in a parasitic relationship with another person? It's got to be a give and take, okay? Control. Are we trying to control others? Are we being controlled by someone else? The only thing you control is your reaction, but don't allow anybody to control you, okay? Denial. Every light casts a shadow. Sit with your darkness and let it be filled with light. Don't be ashamed to, hey, Anne, to, acknowledge your dark side. Shout out, may the fourth be with you. Shout out to Darth Vader. Reveal so you can heal. Let go of unhealthy obsessions or behaviors. Are you fixated on a person, place, or thing? Channel that energy into self-improvement. Yes, let me set this up so I'm not keep looking down. Or learning something new, right? If that's going to stay, that's not really staying. Okay, let's get into the astrology of the full moon. There are two co-rulers this moon because Scorpio has two rulers, a modern and a traditional. The modern ruler is Pluto. Pluto is in Aquarius and it's stationing retrograde today, okay? Then we have, what do we have? Oh, Pluto is the planet of power, transformation, death, and rebirth. So Pluto is very strong in this full moon chart. Those are also scorpionic themes, okay? We also have the traditional ruler Mars influencing the moon. Mars is in Leo. So we have a lot of fixed energy in the sky. It's giving stubborn, okay? Bold and brave, but also like try to change my mind. I bet you can't. The main character of the moon is Uranus. Uranus is a strong energy. Uranus is something. It's the great change planet, okay? It's the great awakener. It is opposite the moon. Hey, Ryan, and conjunct the sun. This is a Uranus Kazemi, right? They're kissing up on each other. They're not. They're pecking right now. Okay. They're holding hands. They're not even pecking. They're holding hands because eventually Uranus will conjunct the sun a few days after this, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. The pressure is mounting, right? When you have an aspect that's building. So there's this intensity around this full moon. It can bring a erratic and unstable energy to the moon because Uranus wants to break out, to break free, to change, to switch things up. It can have us feeling, right? I'm trying to give y'all a visual. It can have us feeling like anxious. I'm going to be honest. Anytime I have a Uranus transit and I want to scream or crash out, okay? So make sure to ground yourself in nature if you feel like crashing out, if you feel a crash coming on, because woo, like, my God. And now that I think about it, it's moving towards an exact trine with my sun. Okay, sorry. Even in the trine, Uranus can be intense. Now, there's so much fixed energy. Abby, how are you? How are you doing? How are you feeling? Okay, sorry. There's so much fixed energy in this chart, right? We are stubborn because we've got the moon in Scorpio. Hey, Fred, Pluto in Aquarius. We've got the sun in Taurus. Sorry I'm late, everyone. We've got Mercury in Taurus. Mercury is forming a square to Pluto. I'm not a big fan of this one because Mercury is the mind, Pluto is power. When these two planets square off, there could be like this tug of war. You can have arguments with friends, siblings, or neighbors. Maybe we believe conspiracy theories because we're paranoid. We think someone is out to get us. We could just be trying to just be right, okay? Mercury square Pluto, it could be tricky. Now, on the positive side, well, I don't know if this is positive, actually. Oh, we can be more likely to believe conspiracy theories also. I don't know if I said that. Jupiter in Gemini is moving towards a square with the North Node in Pisces and the South Node in Virgo. Jupiter is at the bending of the North Node. What does that mean? There's some kind of external activity that needs to occur. We need to let go of South Node things, right? Judgment, critiques, and embrace our intuition and spiritual wisdom. That's the North Node in Pisces. We need to step out on faith despite our fears. So let's go, step out on faith. Jupiter is also sextile Chiron in Aries. I like this. Hey, Tamita, it's good for healing our beliefs, for tapping back in with our faith. You know, Jupiter and Gemini, it can be harder to find the faith. So let's use this energy. Hey, Nelly, to open up our, our optimism. There we go. And to lean into our spiritual side. Okay, I'm going to get into the horoscopes. This is short and sweet. I don't know. I said I don't know. I was late. Okay, my bad, everyone. Normally, I'm here at 8. Okay, we are starting with Aries. Aries, did you buy those Cowboy Carter tickets or save for a rainy day, Ram? How can you find ways to be financially responsible but still treat yourself? Uranus has you feeling more risky, yes it does, with your coins and wanting to roll the dice on a gamble. But don't make a hasty money move that you later regret. It's a good time to release any fears around money. The full moon is an opportunity to let go of any toxic behaviors, free yourself, and relationships too. Are you still clinging to childhood trauma and the hurt of the past? Hey friend, I haven't gotten there. I'm on Aries. Maybe book that therapy sesh to unpack all that. Aries mantra for the Scorpio full moon. I am safe, I am secure, I am protected. I'm going in order, friends, so Sag is close to the end. Taurus, relationships are supposed to enhance your life, bulls, not bring you the blues. Are you feeling drained by a particular connection? Thank you, Abby. Liberating Uranus may have you ready to call it quits. Hey, Billy. Thank you, Billy, for the coffee. Before you throw the towel in on your partnership, that's romantic, personal, or platonic, maybe a talk is needed. It's possible the bond can be mended and strengthened, but that takes work on both sides. Make sure you aren't the only one willing to do the work and you aren't sacrificing yourself and your needs to maintain a relationship. You can get your point across without a conflict if you are cautious with your words. Okay, period. Taurus mantra for the Scorpio full moon. Sometimes I forget what I write. I release relationships that are no longer serving me, and so it is. Gemini, drop the vape, twin, or whatever bad habit you've been trying to kick. It's time to release that person, place, or thing that has an unhealthy grip on you. Maybe your 9 to 5 environment is full of power struggles and ego battles. Don't engage and let energy vampires diminish your energy. Mental health check, yes. How are you feeling emotionally? Do you need to take time to rest and reset? You're always on the move, but slow down and take time to recharge. Gemini mantra for the Scorpio full moon. I am open to living my life in a new way. Yes, Gemini, relax. Cancer, you always feel the energy of the moon, Crabby, so buckle up for this one. You may be feeling extra emo when it comes to your children and your romantic partners. Yes, Abby, you. Is it time to let go of a boo or realize that that baby is no longer a baby and you need to stop treating your offspring like an infant? No shade. Release those claws. Unhand that grown child. There may be some friendship drama that pops up around the full moon, catching you off guard. If you have to leave the group chat to save your sanity, prioritize your mental health. You could decide that you no longer want to be a part of a community because it isn't in alignment with you anymore. Cancer mantra for the Scorpio full moon. I let go of the need to control others. Yes. Love you, Cancers. Leo, because I kind of read you. Is all calm on the home front, Lion? It might be time for a domestic wellness check. Have you been neglecting your loved ones because you're so focused on your career or your work relationships? Is it time to make peace with someone or something? Yes. That Mars-Pluto opposition on April 26th might have kicked up some drama and manipulation in your connections, romantic and platonic. Use the full moon to make peace and extend the olive branch to your op. Let that grudge go. Leo mantra for the Scorpio full moon. Forgiveness gives me freedom. Period. And so it is. Virgo, let go of any mindsets that are low vibe and pessimistic, Virgos. It's time to tap in with a higher frequency. It's okay to think of the worst case scenario. That's your fight or flight activated. But how about training your mind to think of the best case scenario? Okay, sorry, I lost my space. You're ready to open your mind to new beliefs on a spiritual level too. Maybe you read or reread The Power of Now or The Alchemist. What you're seeking is already inside of you. There could be a conflict with a friend or sibling, but this is a good time to clear the air and share what's on your heart and mind. Yes. Virgo mantra for the Scorpio full moon. I let go of negative beliefs that block my joy. Libra, where you at? You're focused on your finances, Libra. The full moon is illuminating what's in your wallet. Maybe you need to make some adjustments to your spending. Is money going out just as quickly as it's coming in? This isn't to say don't treat yourself, but there could be an unexpected financial credit or debit with Uranus in your house of shared resources. While I would love for this to be a windfall and a surprise cash app or check hit your account, there's a strong possibility that it could be an expense. Anything is possible with Uranus. It's so hard to predict. Maybe your money mindset needs to shift. Money is a frequency. Are you tuned into abundance? Yes, let's go. Libra mantra for the Scorpio full moon. I am worth everything I desire. I'm worthy of everything I desire. My bad. Scorpio, but you're worth it too, boo. Scorpio, it's time to free yourself of anything keeping you stuck in the past, Scorpio. A new you is loading. Scorpio 2.0. So ditch the outdated software. You're on a new operating system now. Okay, period. Take a hard look at yourself and see what attitude and perspectives aren't in sync with the updated version of you. Where have you been too stubborn and clinging to outdated people, places, and things? This is a good time to bury a beef you have with a lover or a friend. Forgiveness is much more psychologically satisfying than revenge. So drop the Count of Monte Cristo master plan and look at what happened as a lesson. You guys know that book. Scorpio mantra for the Scorpio full moon. I have the power to change. Right, Billy? Sagittarius, where you at? Where you at, friend? You can't run from the past forever, Saggy. How about taking time alone to process your feelings and emotions instead of making a joke about them? While laughter is the best medicine, it could be time to acknowledge the trauma you experienced and thrived. Okay, not just survive, thrive. You're a G. This is a good time to look at your day-to-day to see how it's weighing on your mental health. Maybe changes in your routine need to be made that support your rest. This doesn't have to be major, but waking up earlier to meditate or taking a proper lunch break or even working out on your lunch break can all help. Sagittarius mantra for the Scorpio full moon, if I could talk. I make peace with the past. All right, there you are, Dana. Capricorn, when was the last time you phoned a friend, Cappy? Remember that phoned a friend? Was that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You might be long overdue for a hangout with your homies. On the flip side, you could be scaling back on friendships that aren't supportive of you and your goals. Amen, okay? You might say peace out to the club or crew that you used to be heavily involved in, Change is good. You're changing, and so are your aspirations and your allies. This doesn't mean you have to cut off all your old friends. You know how Capricorns do. But maybe scaling back on the time that you spend with them is a good idea. If you've been manifesting a big career move, use the law of assumption. Talk about it as if it's already here. Capricorns are quick to cut somebody off. Capricorn mantra for the Scorpio full moon. I deserve fulfilling relationships. Yes. Aquarius, is it time for a professional switch up, Aqua? If your company isn't paying you what you weigh, it could be time for you to look for other opportunities. Let's go. If they show you love and offer you a promotion, then that's another story. But it could be that you want to try something new. Yes, let's try something new, right? Maybe you're looking for a gig that allows you more time at home with your family or isn't as demanding. Pluto in your sign is asking you to see where you're allowing your power to seep outside of yourself. Maybe you feel torn between your home, relationships, and your career. It could be time to let something go to bring things into balance. Aquarius mantra for the Scorpio full moon. My career should fulfill me. Yes, Sriracha, 1 second. Pisces, are you graduating, Pisces? You're like, yeah, from the School of Hard Knocks. No, I'm kidding. This could be from an educational program or a spiritual journey. Maybe you finally finished writing your book. You're closing one chapter to pen another. You may find yourself feeling restless and itching to experience something new. It's time to get curious. This could be through new communities, or even exploring what's in your own backyard. There are so many hidden jewels that you haven't seen yet, right in your hood. It's time to expand your mind, and that could come through your friendships or even your siblings. Yes, even your baby bro can put you on to something new, so be open to the possibility. Pisces mantra for the Scorpio full moon. Every step I take is a new adventure. Okay, Siraj, thank you, everyone.